Welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry. So, where we last left off, so far the most important reason for that last part was Badler understood the reason why he treated Chick Beato very coldly. So, hopefully that is a bit of a lesson later on. So, he couldn't really dif- differentiate between the two, and that's why he was acting pretty coldly. Because, I don't know. He has a bit of a complicated emotion, considering, the past few episodes, especially. So, there's that. So, we got, the elder Beatrice, and then we got Chick Beato. You know, Badler's gonna treat Chick Beato for, whatever she likes. So, we'll see how that goes. The rest of it is just genuine nonsense. Both Jessica and George got summoned in to be a part of the love trial. Even Chick Beato got dragged in as well because apparently the butterfly brooch consists of Sipar and Furfur, and I think I said some pretty stupid shit. But from what I looked up for Zipar, one no Zipar and Fur, I think one of the characters have like the very masculine tone. So is that anyway? Let's continue before I ramble off something stupid. Erika had returned to the room that had been given to her on the second floor of the guest house. Oh, let's see how Erika. What is Erika going to be doing this time? The next room over was empty. It was very quiet there. Even pressing her ear against the wall wouldn't help her listen in one of the voices in the cousin room. Even with hearing power boosted by the detective's authority, it would probably be impossible to make out anything. This room was the farthest down the hall, a long way away from the cousin room.
前回は私の部屋はいとこ部屋の隣だったのに。なるほど。今回は私の部屋を遠ざけてきましたか。
ゲームマスター権限で許された範囲の初期配置の変更です。妥当な初手かと。
まあ、その方が私もいいです。あのクソガキどものトランプで遊ぶ黄色い声なんて聞きたくもありませんから。
I mean, that's a little bit of a contradiction there, the word brat's squeaky voices, but we'll let it play. I mean, I think, considering how like Lambda and Berncastel doesn't, partake in the game board, and it's only Battler controlling the game this time, he knows what he's finding a way to you know, counteract against what Erica is doing, which is especially when she has like a bit of the detective authority in mind. This whole time, Erica had been facing the desk and working on something. She was preparing some of those packing tape seals from before. She had asked Kumasawa for the stickiest tape in the place. She drew a complicated signature that could not be counterfeited across it with a permanent marker, then began making notches across it. This way, if she ever wanted to prove that some opening had remained closed, she could stick this tape over it, creating a powerful seal equal in strength to the Red Truth. These menacing seals had cornered Natsuki so thoroughly in the previous game. Oh, it's actually Erika. Oh, hey, the sprites of Erika holding the duct tape this time.
これ。
いかがしましたか？
Is there a problem?
やられました。パトラめ、周到ですね。
Erika grimaced and showed the piece of packing tape she had torn off to Dlanor. At a glance, Dlanor couldn't tell what had annoyed Erika. However, as soon as she held it, she realized the difference right away.
これではダメです。
Is the packing tape given that was ineffective?
ええ、
Or is this some really cheap-ass packing tape instead of a good quality?
粘着力ほとんどないです。これじゃあ赤き真実には至れない。
Even packing tape can be of low quality, and it sometimes gets weaker with age. Oh hey, it's just like the packing tape I used to buy back then when I was trying to when I was like packing some like old ass stuff and just to ship it off to a fucking Goodwill or some stupid shit like that. When you don't need like the old stuff. I mean, there are some old stuff that you can keep around the house, but if this is something that you don't necessarily want, then yeah. The tape Kumasawa had found was a bit too weak even for normal use. It wasn't nearly sticky enough to be used as a detective seal.
きれいに剥がすことが可能です。これでは封印を示す証拠にはなり得ません。
バトラもそこまで見下げ果てたほど無能じゃないってことですね。おそらくゲームマスター権限でこの島のすべてのガムテープに干渉したんでしょう。
Letting Erika get her hands on the packing tape gave her a fatal weapon to use against witches. The previous game had proven this fact. And so, Battler had removed that weapon from the entire mansion.
おそらくガムテープに代わる品もすべて干渉を受けているに違いないです。
Really?
です
Interesting.
ね。ま、良かったことにしておきます。おかげでこの冷たい雨の中、みっともない姿で外壁を這い回らなくて済みますから。
Erika tossed the packing tape aside carelessly and flopped spread-eagled onto the bed.
事件が起こるのをパイプ吹かして悠然と待つのも探偵のたしなみですし。あんたもどうせ第一の番が発覚するまで出番ないんですから。どこかに姿消して一服でもしてたらどうですか？私の顔なんか見てても疲れるだけでしょうし。
タバコは吸わないです。
What the fuck? Did she really ask her that? No, she didn't really ask her whether she smokes or not. The fuck?
子供ですので。
I mean, both you and Erika are fucking children, so.
そうですか。私は吸いたいです。出演者たちが歌うほどの気分を爽快にさせる効果があるならの話ですが。
ご機嫌が優れられないようです。
Wait,
そう見えます？
Erika answered lazily, still looking up at the ceiling. That in itself was half an answer. The silence between the two was filled by the sound of the wind and rain. It was so quiet that the sound of the ticking clock rang out clearly.
エリカ卿、お尋ねしてもよろしいですか？
内容によります。多分、ノーですが。
No. No, man, no words.
一応、暇つぶしに聞いてあげます。何です？
I don't think Erika is like the. I know Erika's a piece, but she doesn't not really the kind of person that wants to really engage in like a basic conversation. Like, I mean, I don't mind some bit of derailing here and there, but still. Maybe Erika was bored too, or perhaps the sound of the rain was making her sentimental. She agreed to listen to Dlanor, which was very unlike her.
なぜエリカ卿は魔法を嫌われるのです。
Why do you hate magic? Now the question is, why does she hate love? Or the concept of it?
さっきの下のマリアとのやりとりの件ですか？
あんなの子供騙しのくだらない手品です。誰だって分かっています。ああまでして幻想を打ち砕く必要があったのですか？私には分からないです。
Well, even if it's just an illusion or whether magic is real or not, it still doesn't. It just kind of paints you negatively in a way. Like, it's kind of the okay, I'm gonna make an analogy. I feel like literally what Erika was doing is like, it's like some high school upperclassman would bother some kid for reading a Bible or doing something like sort of a religious session during lunch. Erika didn't need Dlanor to tell her that it had been a childish fight. Well, kind of is. I mean, you're free to disagree with me or not. I don't know if this is anything important to the plot.
自称知的蹂躙者としましては
I mean, at least you're fucking self-aware for once.
魔法なんてもので真実をうやむやにすることが許せないわけです。
Self-proclaimed intellectual rapist?
それを暴くことに優越を感じられているということですか？私には他の感情が感じられます。
他の感情？何です？
優越というよりはもっと何か別の負の感情を感じます。
I think the word you're looking for is narcissism. But here's the thing though, like if you're like a pseudo intellect and then you have like some sort of like a negative trait within you, does it really proclaim that is it really proclaimed that you want to be self-correct within yourself, right? Because that's the thing, right? I don't personally think that everything to do within like you should always proclaim that you're always right no matter what. Because when you lead down that kind of path, it feels like everything, it's like your own opinion is not really opinion, and that just it really delves that it's just everything you say is factual, which isn't necessarily the case. That's just like invalidating disagreements, you know. But I could be wrong. I mean, there are some people that are like that.
やっぱりあんたはただの殺人人形です。その目も節穴みたいですね。
失礼しました。許してほしいです。
You see what I mean? Like, if I make that kind of critique, then I'm probably going to get that kind of a, response, similar response. Erika rolled over grumpily, turning her back to Dlanor. So Dlanor couldn't see her expression. Even so, for some reason, she could guess that this completely unobserved expression was one of pain, interpreting this to mean that Erika wanted her to go away. Dlanor gave a bow and made to leave. Oh wow. Then Erika suddenly spoke. The words seemed so utterly out of place that Dlanor doubted her ears, and she had to ask Erika to say it again.
今、何とおっしゃいましたか？
あなたのことが好きです。
It really did seem utterly out of place. Dlanor wanted to see what Erika really meant, but the latter still had her back turned and her face was out of sight. You know, that's... Wait, what? Hang on. I'm so lost. So... She lacks the concept of understanding love when others do it. Is this... intellectual tsundere rapist? But the latter still had her back turned and her face was out of sight.
ありがとうございます。
以前は別の子と付き合っていましたが、今は完全に切れています。周りの人たちは僕たちを妬んでありもしないことを言いますが、気にしないでください。
You were going out with someone else a while back, but we completely broken up. What did you mean by that?
俺は君に生涯のすべてを捧げるから、君も俺にすべてを捧げてほしい。二人で一緒に幸せになろう。
Wait. Dlanor avoided asking what she was talking about and stood there in silence. For a while, Erika kept on dully and emotionlessly repeating soppy phrases that might have popped up in some shoujo manga. Then, unexpectedly, she once again followed up with a complete non sequitur.
新しい財布。
A new wallet.
ん？
Of course, she had no idea what Erika was saying. However, with her back still to Dlanor, Erika kept on saying disconnected words.
変な猫のキーホルダー。趣味の合わないアロマオイル。演劇の先輩に借りたという趣味違いの音楽テープ。先輩の付き合いで断れなくて、急にバイトが入っちゃって、ダチの電話が長くてなかなか切れなくって。
Why is she... It sounded like she is citing up those kind of lines from like a anime romance or something like that, and making it so like those sort of lines are turned into some sort of confession to Dlanor. Made too much curry. Went to theater practice more often. The way he folds paper towels. Thanks, I've already eaten. He knew more about cosmetics. Sorry, I was sleeping. The toilet seat was left down. He spent the whole night over at his stage friend's place. My acting friends had a party here earlier. Excuse me. Someone must have left it behind. The drain and sink were cleaned out. Receipts and point cards from places he never goes. The muddy soles are evidence that you went out on Sunday when it was raining. That matches the strange symbol on the calendar. None of your theater friends have hair this long. That's a leading question. How do you know the plot of a movie you haven't seen yet? Evidence, circumstantial evidence, observation, surveillance, tracking, tailing, information gathering, wiretapping, asking around, questioning. I found tons of evidence that I loved you. I found tons of evidence that you loved me. But I can't find any evidence that you haven't been cheating on me. Give it a rest. If you love me, then trust me. If you can't do that, then you don't love me anymore. How could I love someone like that? I'll treasure you for all my life, and I want to do well in theater just as much. You said you liked seeing me act, right? So why are you telling me to stop acting now? Why do I have to choose between you and acting? What's wrong with you? I'm seriously worn out, okay? Come on, if all we do is fight when we see each other, maybe we both need some time to cool off, okay? I need to concentrate for my next performance anyway. This girl working with Senpai suddenly said she wouldn't be able to perform. I need to rewrite the script by tomorrow. I don't have time for this. And anyway, if you really find it that hard to trust me, we're through. Stay away. Just go home, bitch. I don't love you anymore. Don't cry, damn it. It's disgusting. Just die. Stop shouting, damn it. You're annoying the neighborhood. Just get the hell away from me and never come back. Well, that went hella dark quickly.
愛がなければ見えない
It I didn't know love can be this dark.
逆なんですよ。
Without love, so you don't disagree that for your lack of love, truth can't be seen or whatever can't be seen?
愛なんかあるから。ありもしないものが見えてしまう。
Because of love, you end up seeing things that don't even exist. Well, I guess that kind of is that even a hypothesis? Let me see here. So you think like magic is like equivalence of like the problems of love, huh? I guess, I guess with the concept of love, you end up, seeing some crazy stuff, I guess. It's nothing more than an illusion. One that no one but you can see, quote unquote, and one that even you can never touch. Without love, humans would never need to sift through truth and lies. Because we can see, quote unquote, things like that. We doubt. We suffer. We cry out loud.
私は今、幸せです。仮とはいえ、真実の魔女になれて。今の私は、もう赤くない言葉に 苦しめられなくて済むのだから。あんたなら私のエンドゲームどう返しますか？
私ですか？
あの凡庸な男じゃゲームの相手は務まりませんでしたから。
Hmm.
あんたならどう返してくれるかと思いまして。
Dlanor was suddenly thrust into the position of Erika's opponent in the witch's game she had once challenged that man to. Dlanor shared in the fragments of Erika's past and was made to grasp the full situation. The board was reproduced in full inside their heads. The situation was one-sided. Erika's side had constructed the blue truth based on countless bits of circumstantial evidence, had turned all of those into pieces, and was already cornering the opponent. For some time, Dlanor thought in silence, and announced her by the book response.
初手、私が浮気している証拠の提出を要求します。
青き真実で反論。構築に状況証拠、物的証拠84点提出。
84 points of circumstantial and physical evidence.
青き真実で反論。今も愛し続けている状況証拠、物的証拠を6点提出です。
グッと。青と青では相殺ですが、構築する駒の数が圧倒的ですね。
When both opponents meet with the blue truth, the decision is almost always based on which side has more pieces of evidence, regardless of the actual circumstances. This is especially true in the human world. So, by the standard rules, Erika would win.
一点先取。次なる手は？
攻守逆転を狙います。逆にエリカ卿が浮気をしていない証拠の提出を求めます。
パーペチュアルチェック。お互いが同じ質問を無限連鎖する千日手となりますから、禁じ手です。
では証拠なくも現在もエリカ卿を愛していることを率直に表明します。
赤き真実でないから無効です。
Huh. Despite the lack of proof, still love Lady Erika. Well then.
仮に赤かったとしてもそれ、ステイルメイトです。私に反論する手がなくなりますから。
Dlanor remained silent for a while. Then she quietly responded to Erika's moves until they reached checkmate. A stalemate is a forbidden move in the game of witches since it means the ruin of the game. However, in chess, it also represents a draw. Because of this, it's a splendid final move that a weaker player can pull off if they're unable to win outright. In this situation, Erika clearly had the advantage, so it was natural that Dlanor would seek a stalemate to obtain a tie. However, that would only be the case in chess. In the game where witches fight over the truth, it's a forbidden move. So, it was already checkmate from the very beginning. Dlanor had no way to turn the game around. However, regardless of what the real truth between the pair of them had been, this game would be
他に手は
just an endless stalemate.
真実を守る魔女狩り大司教。
いえ、リザインです。
Resign just like that?
ね、ほら。
Erika had succeeded in crushing her opponent with the truth she espoused, that her former boyfriend no longer loved her and was cheating on her. Wait, Erika has a former boyfriend? Question is who exactly? Could it be that it could be someone else that used to work with her? Or is this just, some sort of some kind of excuse? That's what I'm curious of. Her opponent had no way to argue back. After all, humans are not allowed to what? In fact, humans are not allowed to. A splendid game, a splendid finish from a superior position. Regardless of the truth of her opponent, Erika could win. A splendid victory. Dlanor could only respond with silence, and with that, Erika spoke no more. She was probably done talking and wanted Dlanor to leave. Dlanor understood this, but even so, before leaving, she wanted to tell Erika one thing.
見事なゲームです、エリカ卿。
探偵は勝利して当然ですから。
あなたはベルンカステル卿の駒になる以前から実に見事な青き真実の使い手です。しかしエリカ卿、人間に許されるのは青き真実だけです。そして青き真実に反論できるのは赤き真実だけです。そして赤き真実は人間には許されていません。
So Erika resembles herself as a human, but because she's a game piece, she can't use the blue truth? Is that why? So the only thing she can do is construct something that can make it a red truth as a weapon for herself.
ならばどうやってあなたのお相手は彼の真実を示せばよかったのですか？
さあ、赤き真実に時に勝るとかいう例の黄金の真実とやらでも持ち出したらどうですか？
Well, that's the weird part, because not all gold truth can, counter everything by itself. Although, I could be wrong, you know?
ゲームは確かにエリカ卿の勝ちです。しかし真実の守護者として申し上げます。
何です？どうせ不愉快なことでしょうから、それを言ったらとっとと消えてください。
はい、確かにこのゲームはエリカ卿の勝ちです。しかし
However,
私が示したあなたを今も愛している青き真実の証拠6点は未だ否定されていません。あなたさえ 人間。それを否定する赤き真実を使えはしないのです。
探偵権限で84点の証拠を赤き真実に後に昇格させました。我が主のお力によって、私は人間にして人間を超えた存在。探偵にして魔女。真実の魔女、フルドエリカです。他に質問は？捨て台詞は？
ありません。それでは失礼いたします。
Well, Dlanor bowed and disappeared. After that, all that remained was a single witch of truth laughing off a bitter past. Well, I mean, I guess she's not wrong. I mean, you do have burnt castles, you know, to enable everything for you. With an equally bitter smile. Just like that. Excuse me. Judging by the bedside clock, it was almost exactly 2400.
さーて、一寝入りさせてもらえますか。いよいよ2日目、10月5日の幕開けです。今頃どこかで今回の殺人が起こっているんでしょうかね。今回の犠牲者さん、せいぜいいろいろなダイイングメッセージをよろしくお願いしますね。
That's pretty weird. This is why Erika is a bit of a gremlin. A rat. Oh, there's sound clock.
どうして母さんに相談しなかったの？あなたの人生を最後まで支えるパートナーの話なのよ。
Wait, what?
そうだよ。
Oh. Uh-oh.
生涯一緒にいたい女性なんだ。
Is this something to do with Shannon? Uh-oh.
だからこそ真剣に決めなければいけないんでしょ？どうしてそんな軽率に？
Eva and George could be seen beneath the eaves of the guest house. George had revealed his engagement with Shannon. Eva's anger had exploded almost instantly. This had been no more than George had expected, so he had responded with an ice-cold calm.
まさかもう関係を？子供ができたとか言われて結婚を迫られたんでしょう？
失礼だな。僕は婚前の貞操は厳しくあるべき主義なんだ。
じゃあどうして婚約なんて？
僕は求めた。彼女は受けた。それで成立じゃないか。
違うわ。結婚はね、あんたが思ってるような漫画か何かみたいに簡単なものじゃないの。先方のご両親は、両家の交流は、あんた野良猫じゃないのよ。後ろ宮ジョージなのよ。ひょっとしたらおじい様の後継者に指名されるかもしれないこの時期に、どうしてそんな軽率な？
Her parents? I don't think I recall Shannon even ever mentioned that she had parents. I'm pretty sure Shannon was like, was a part of a. Hang on, wasn't there like a? Wasn't there like something that was there like an or? There was something to mention with the orphanage, right? Or yeah, the Fuquin house. Fuck.
どうして母さんに相談してくれなかったの？
今こうして相談してるよ。いや、相談じゃないか。これはただの報告だね。
George is like, listen, you may hate it, you may be you may have some animosity against it, and especially against Shannon as well. But at least I'm telling the truth.
おじい様の後継者に指名されるのは全く期待してないよ。いや、むしろ辞退したいくらいさ。
Damn, he just doesn't give a fuck about that whole leadership thing. It was like, no, why would I even do that?
僕は自分の国と城を父さんがそうしたように何もない原野に築き上げたい。
あのね、父さんが今日までどれくらいの苦労をしたのか分かってるの？あんたが真似てできるようなことじゃないの。今日までどれほどの運や偶然に助けられたことか。
そして母さんという良き理解者の伴侶がいたからだよ。サヨは僕を支え、より強く生まれ変わらせてくれる人だ。母さんがたくましくなったと褒めてくれた今の僕は、彼女がいなかったらありえない。
Yeah, it's like otherwise George would have been awkward as hell.
いいジョージ。とにかくここは一度母さんに任せなさい。頭を冷やしてよーく考えて。シャノンちゃんだけがあなたに好意を持ってるわけじゃないのよ。お見合いしたあゆみさんだってあなたのことをとても気に入ったそうよ。
Who the fuck is a Yumi? Oh, hang on. I gotta look this up. Huh. I guess it's some no, it's just some I guess it's the character that gets, hardly mentioned.
初耳だね。
Well, I guess I've heard of it.
あなたも分かってると思ってたのよ。先方のご両親も大変あなたのことを気に入ってるそうよ。もしあなたに父さんのように一国一城を築きたい夢があるなら、その手伝いができるのはあゆみさんの方でしょ。彼女の気持ちを裏切るの？
裏切るも何も。僕はあゆみさんと特に交流があったわけじゃない。お見合いをして、その後親たちが勝手に盛り上がってるだけじゃないか。数度無理やり引き合わされたけど、僕たちは互いに目さえ合わせちゃいない。
Yeah, what if he didn't have any sort of interest in Yumi? Like, you don't know. You don't, it's not like unless you really hired someone to keep an eye between the two, although it would be kind of weird.
あゆみさんは育ちのいい奥ゆかしい女性でしょ。男性のジョージに目を合わせるなんて恥ずかしいしぶしつけでできなかっただけよ。あなたが目を見て話してくれなきゃ気持ちが感じられないと言うなら、彼女にそう注意するわ。 とこれからはあなたの目を見て話してくれるはずよ。
But yeah, I think I sort of understood the reason as to why Eva has like some animosity towards Shannon is because of it has something to do with the hierarchy in mind. So is that it's like oh because George. It's part of the reason why she got mad at George because like he's proposing an engagement to someone that is working under like a very bottom tier of the hierarchy. So I don't know if that even applies to within certain parts of the wealthy households too. I could be wrong though.
あゆみさんと結婚させたいのはそれが母さんにとって利するからさ。母さんの縁談には僕の気持ちがわずかほども含まれていない。
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like when it comes to love, like is it going to benefit you only you? Is it going to or is it going to benefit for like certain people or is it going to benefit for everyone else? That's the thing though, right? It's like there's always there just be like you may like the end result, but there are some downsides to it. Yeah. Oh shit.
ジョージ、
Oh, she's fucking mad.
どうしてそんなことを言うの？母さんがあなたのことを考えないことなんてあった？ないでしょ？親という漢字はどういう字？木の上に立って見ると書いて親なのよ。母さんたちはね、あなたよりはるかに高みから人生の遠くまでを展望してるの。そしてあなたが若さゆえの一時の感情で間違った道へ進もうとしているのが見えているの。だからこうして憎まれることを承知で言ってるのよ。あんたがどうでもいい子だったらこんな喧嘩しないわ。どこの変な女とでも勝手に結婚しなさいって放っておいてるわよ。
You make it seem like Shannon. Okay, maybe Shannon is strange. Who knows?
ねえ、ジョージ、母さんに全て任せなさい。もうあなたはシャノンちゃんに会わなくていいわ。全部母さんたちで話をつけてあげる。大丈夫よ。シャノンちゃんにも悪いようにはしない。だってジョージに成長のきっかけをくれた人だものね。
I got a really suspicious feeling something bad would happen, but we'll see.
ちゃんとそれに配慮してあげるから。
Because when she says something about leave everything to me, I get a bit of suspicious feeling about it.
だからあとはもう母さんたちに任せなさい。ジョージ。
Sometime during Eva's rage, tears had started to drip from her eyes, as though those tears had caused him to hesitate. George turned his back and sagged his shoulders. Even George is a child of man, after all. Though he understands that marriage requires nothing more than the love of two people, he can't get over his desire for his parents' acceptance. He can't get over his desire for his parents' acceptance. And so he is trapped between the tears of the mother who has always helped him and the fiance he chose. Or is he?
もういいよね。そろそろ。 今日まで立派に育ててもらって本当に感謝してる。僕もこう思って親になったら母さんみたいな親になるよ。子供のために本当に戦える、世界で一番尊敬できる親にね。
ジョージ。
With his back still towards her, George threw away his umbrella and slowly stepped out from beneath the eaves into the rain. Then he slowly turned around. It was, without a doubt, the familiar face of Eva's beloved son. However, he was now his own man, self-controlled and independent enough that their blood connection might be forgotten.
もうそろそろいいと思うんだよ。
George is like, I'm sorry. I appreciate for everything how you've raised me and how I am, but because I'm older enough to know that I think I'm capable of independence or something like that.
何が。
子離れしてもいいんじゃないかな、母さん。
Oh shit. Now that is what we call like some melodrama involved between those two. You know, you can see the look on George's fucked up face there that yeah, this is gonna get ugly.
ここからはもう親子の関係はなしで話そうじゃないか。僕はジョージ、君はエヴァ。親だからどうこうというのは抜きにして、互いの立場から本音をぶつけようじゃないか。君が僕を望み通りの相手と結婚させたい理由は経済的事情、世間体、それから未だいさかいのなくならないおじさんたちへの見栄、それ以外に何もない。いっそそれをすっきり認めてくれた方が潔いね。僕はこれから僕の立場だけで語るから、君もそうした方がいいんじゃないかな。負けるよ、君。
Damn. I'm not sure whether what he did was abrasive or he's just doing it because he is calling Eva out for the bad behavior she had been doing with Eva's siblings. No traces of love or respect for his mother remained in George's eyes. There was only a frigid glare as he gazed ruthlessly down at the witch, who was trying to find his future.
ジョージ、どうして母さんをそんな目で見るの。
今僕は母さんを見ていないからさ。僕の目に映っているのは僕の選び取ろうとする未来の前に立ちふさがる試練の壁だけさ。母さんだって人間だ。
Oh, I thought he was referring to something else in mind.
夢や野心があってそれを今も追い続けてるのを知ってる。
Oh boy.
そしてそれを素晴らしいと思う。自分の夢を決して諦めないことの大変さを僕たちは知っているのだから。
So, I'll need to inherit your wonderful strength. I've learned a lot from my parents, my friends, and Saya, and I've grown.
その最後に学び、獲得して完成されるのが本当の後宮ジョージという男なんだ。僕は今、あなたという最後の壁を越える。何？
Wait, what? Eva had disappeared. The pouring rain landed evenly across the ground everywhere. No, it was blocked very slightly in one place. However, there was no one there. Standing on the ground isn't the only way to block the path to rain. Then, could it be? Wait, Eva-Beatrice just came back. After a couple episodes, the last appearance was episode 4. What the shit? Oh god. I see George is fighting his own demons there. In the rain-filled sky, with a moon that shouldn't have been visible behind her, was the Golden Witch of the future, who had finally obtained everything of the Ushiramiya family. Even the drastic change in his mother's appearance didn't faze George. On the contrary, he seemed to be moved by her boldness, because his mother had honestly and truly displayed her true nature. This way, I can confidentially show her my true self.
行くよ、カズオ。そして、エヴァ。これが僕の君の束縛から踏み出る最初の第一歩だ。
I wonder how Jessica is good. Is this going to be the similar situation with Jessica as well? Except, like, is this time is Jessica against Natsuki? I'm really curious. And what about Chick Beato? I am looking forward to this. Oh god. With that first step, he felt something odd beneath his feet. He knew that the sticky sensation, different from that of mud, represented his mother's arrogance trying to prevent him from making that first step. Well, we are approaching the 59-minute mark, so it seems we're having... Is this the part we're gonna have some shonen battle going on between George and the witch within the Eva-Beatrice? Is this the kind of obstacle of this when it comes to love? That's wild. But yeah, that is some interesting melodrama. The next part, we will continue this. Not. we're gonna continue the obstacle to watch through. So, with that said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.